Hey, good afternoon, everyone. I wanted to ask you all a quick question, and feel free to answer in the comment just yes or no, or maybe sometimes. Have you ever been through something so disappointing, so confusing that it just left you quiet? You weren't angry, you weren't bitter, you were just tired of so much. It could be tired of praying and not seeing the answer to prayer, tired of holding on to faith while carrying a heart that is still full of questions, tired of believing for that breakthrough only to feel like the door didn't open. And so what do? You walk. Not away from God, but just anywhere, away from the moment, away from the weight of what didn't make sense. You walk away from the crowd. You walk away from that thought, from what you thought this thing was going to be. Y'all, that's exactly what happened to two disciples on the road to Emmaus shortly after the crucifixion and resurrection. They weren't running, they were processing, trying to make sense of what they lived through. Y'all, they had really hoped that Jesus was going to redeem Israel. They saw miracles. They heard him teach. They felt like they were right there in the middle of something that was unstoppable, something that was changing everything. And then came the cross. And so they walked away from the city. They walked away from others, not because they stopped believing. No, but because what they believed for didn't quite happen the way that they expected it to. And yet here's what gets me every single time Jesus meets them. He didn't wait for them to come back. He didn't stand in Jerusalem saying, I'll wait till they'll come back, that they will eventually figure it out. No, friends, he started walking with them. He went right into their conversation, right into their confusion. I love it. He spoke and stepped right into their disappointment. Check this out, not with a sermon, not with thunder, but with presence. The question was simple. What are you two talking about? You know what that tells me? That Jesus isn't afraid of your questions. He's not turned off by your weariness. He's not distancing himself while you work things out. No. He walks with you, especially when your faith feels fragile. Friends, what if I told you that this might be the road where your fire comes back? Luke says that after Jesus vanished, they looked at each other and said, didn't our hearts burn within us while he was talking to us on the road? Y'all, that's what Jesus does. He walks with you in disappointment so that he can set your heart on fire again. Not a fire of hype, but a fire of revelation, a fire of clarity and peace. Maybe you've been walking too, trying to process what didn't happen, trying to hold on to God while letting go of something, anything else, trying to heal in the motion. But even if you didn't recognize him yet, even if your expectations have shifted, Jesus has been walking with you the entire time. And friends, he's still speaking, still opening the scriptures, still preparing to to break bread in a way that opens your eyes. So my question is, where are you right now? What if this detour is divine? What if the road you thought was leading you away from your faith is actually a very road where your faith will be renewed? I want to encourage you. Don't give up. Don't give up because you're tired. Don't assume that Jesus has left you just because it feels quiet. He's walking with you. He's been closer than you realize. And when your eyes are open, you won't just see him. You will remember what it feels like when your heart burns again. So today I want you to slow your pace. Turn your heart back toward the one who never turned away from you. Let that word settle. Let the warmth return. And when you feel him breaking the bread, you'll know, yeah, he's here. Friends, like yesterday, in a few moments, I'm going to add a short prayer to the comments. And I want you to take a moment and let the prayer guide you back to the Savior who walks with the weary and speaks to those whose life, or speaks life to those who thought their story was over. I encourage you to share this video with someone. Leave a comment. Know that I am praying for you, and I am certainly pulling for you. In the same way that Jesus is walking with you now, I want you to know that I'm walking with you in prayer. You are not alone. You never were alone. But you've got another brother that's praying with you. All right. See you all a bit later. Maybe tomorrow we'll have another video. We'll see how things go. My mind has still been racing. I wasn't up till 12:30, 1 p.m. I didn't wake up 1 a.m. last night. However, I did have some thoughts today, and we'll just continue to see.